welcome back to Girls with Goals Global. My name is Leanne and we are back with video number 10. So today we're going to focus on your understanding of the term entrepreneurship. And for the purpose of this video, I will be referencing from the Global Institute of Entrepreneurship. So there are some key points that I would like you to just think about and to take into consideration. And these key points are as follows. What is entrepreneurship? What exactly do entrepreneurs do? Why is studying entrepreneurship important? What is your definition of a typical entrepreneur? What impacts does entrepreneurship have on our economy? What is the typical path that a new business venture takes? Who starts a business and becomes an entrepreneur? What are the different types of entrepreneurs? Who are some of the successful entrepreneurs and why? And what characteristics will separate the winners from the losers? Honestly, this last one, I don't like the terminology of it because I consider all of us winners, whether we don't succeed in our business ventures when we just start off, or even, altogether we don't succeed, we are all winners in our own right. I just wanted to put that out there. So, pondering on the previous questions in terms of understanding entrepreneurship, I'm just going to touch on a few points and just to juggle your mind a bit and have you thinking and asking questions. Before I continue, I'd like to thank everyone who is viewing this video now. Wherever you are, I wish you all the success in the world. All the success in your new business venture, in your idea for your new business, whatever it is that and even if you're not interested in entrepreneurship, in your professional and personal development, I wish you well. Following the global economic crisis, the role of the entrepreneur has become increasingly important in restoring the competitive position of an economy in the global marketplace. That's why I always stress that entrepreneurship is very important in the development of any economy at any stage that the economy is in, and also encouraging entrepreneurship education like I'm doing right now. Starting with practically nothing, as most of us small businesses do, an entrepreneur is one who organizes a new venture, manages it, and assumes the associated risk. I think I mentioned that in one of the previous videos when I was speaking to types of entrepreneurs. In theory, entrepreneurship includes several sub-disciplines that include small business or lifestyle entrepreneurs, as I mentioned in the previous video on types of entrepreneurship, high growth potential entrepreneurs, professional or serial entrepreneurs, corporate entrepreneurs, and of course, the social entrepreneurs. An entrepreneur's principal objective are profit and growth, and they will employ formal strategic management practices to achieve them. So, as I said before, someone who starts a business, their main focus is to make profit. Obviously, that's what you're in business to do, or to generate, maximize your wealth. But also as an entrepreneur, and I believe no matter at what stage your business is in, or whatever category you fall under as an entrepreneur, it's very important to also have an appreciation for and a dedication towards the impact that you want to create through your product and or service. Entrepreneurship begins with an idea, an opportunity analysis. Its meaning can be found in the exciting process of putting together a unique team of creative individuals in pursuit of a limited opportunity before anyone else does. But in reality, sometimes you may start a business that somebody else has already started, or you may want to offer something that is already on the market. Now, this thing that we have saying that, well, this is my opinion, yeah? This thing that we have saying, well, this person copied my idea, or because I came out with it, they want to follow, they follow me and they come out with the same thing. Everything, every idea that we come up with has already been thought of by somebody else. It's impossible, in my opinion, to say that, well, I thought of it first, or he thought of it second, or she thought of it fifth. How do you know if that person didn't already have that idea even before you? Who's to know? But being an entrepreneur also means taking on risks, all the risks that comes with the job. No such venture team led by an entrepreneur can control all the necessary critical capital resources. Such employees, equipment, well, the capital resources I mean, such as employees, your equipment, your raw materials, your startup money, because pursuing such an opportunity requires a bridging of the resource gap. There's always, sometimes we say that it's difficult for us to source our raw materials on island, or it's difficult for us to get a packaging for our products. This is the resource gap that I'm referring to. Prudent decision making requires that the entrepreneur act in a manner that is consistent with risk reduction and growth. Faced with these odds, entrepreneurs exhibit many of the qualities of the early pioneers because they are prepared to take on enormous risks. Remember when I spoke of the history of entrepreneurship? They innovate in areas where most say that it cannot be done. They work incredibly long hours. When you are asleep, we work extended periods of time and even suffer personal problems, all for the excitement of developing a product and or service to build an enterprise. Their passion, our passion, us as entrepreneurs, you as an entrepreneur, entrepreneurs out there locally, regionally, globally, our passion brings a concentrated focus to our projects. Most of us have an ability to sell ourselves and our ideas, but few of us understand that we cannot do it. We cannot do it all by ourselves. That's still me, my mentality, like I can do it all. But I know for a fact that I cannot create what the vision that I have for my business, and I'm sure for your business as well. You cannot do it on your own. And it's okay. Entrepreneurs essentially start with nothing more than an idea and a blueprint or a roadmap. We just have an idea of something that we want to put out. We just have an idea of what we want to, be a part of and what we want to offer our target markets. Along with this entrepreneurship lifestyle, we create venture teams that have the ability and the resources to develop ideas to the point at which our startup can sustain itself and internally generate a positive cash flow. Typically, we start from scratch. We have no office space, no salespeople, no computers, no suppliers, no customers. Our job at hand is to quickly gain a critical mass by putting all the ideas and resources that we have together and yet somehow make a profit as quickly as we possibly can. Professional entrepreneurs are what we call serial entrepreneurs. We are masters of the entrepreneurship life cycle. We know how to overcome hurdles. Well, some of us do. And we quickly know how to bounce back from roadblocks and failures. An entrepreneur is someone who perceives a new idea and creates an organization to harvest the opportunity. The activity involved in that pursuit is called the entrepreneurship or entrepreneurial life cycle. The entrepreneurial life cycle is very much a series of fits, starts, and brainstorms. What makes an entrepreneur successful is the ability to navigate through uncharted waters, and when faced with a tough challenge, continue on. I always advise that, you will reach that place of uncertainty. You will get in that place of doubt, of should I continue with this? Let's I leave that alone. You know what, this is not working. People don't like me. People don't like what I offer. People not contacting me for my services, for my products. You will reach in that place. Heck, I've been in that place many times, many times, thinking these thoughts of should I even continue with this? What is the point of this? Why am I wasting my energy? Why am I wasting my time? But I always advise that you can pass through those uncharted waters, but try not to remain there. Try to push through. Try to gain momentum, motivation from other things in your personal life, in your professional life, that will help you along the way of your entrepreneurship life cycle. The economist Joseph Schumpeter said, as the inventor produces ideas, the entrepreneur gets things done. The education of potential entrepreneurs is a difficult task, one that is complicated due to the absence of any clear career patterns. Also, there is really no such thing as a true entrepreneurial profile from which to learn. Entrepreneurs come from a variety of educational backgrounds. There is no manual on how to be the perfect entrepreneur. It doesn't necessarily take a master's degree to start and harvest a business successfully. Entrepreneurs have a special way of thinking, reasoning, and obsessing with harvesting an opportunity. In a holistic approach, they create teams that are leadership balanced, injecting imagination, motivation, commitment, passion, the right mindset, teamwork, and a vision. And to leave you with this generalized definition of tomorrow's entrepreneur, it can be as follows: one who is involved in the process of finding, leading, and coaching a close-knit group of talented people committed to pursuing an idea, as well as providing, marshalling, and allocating the resources needed to take advantage of this limited opportunity. Thank you so much for viewing today's video on understanding entrepreneurship. I hope that the information that I gave today would joggle your mind, and just give you an opportunity to think of what really does an entrepreneurship do. What makes someone an entrepreneur? What makes someone just get up in the morning and say, I want to start a business today? Thank you for tuning in to Girls with Goals Global, and stay tuned for the next video on entrepreneurship ecosystem development. Thanks for watching.